It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, Joseph Ramirez, who was selected among many students to be this year's student speaker by the City College Commencement Committee. His story is one of not only high academic achievement, but of perseverance. He will be receiving 2 associate degrees from City College with highest honors and plans on transferring to San Francisco State University to complete a bachelor's degree in communications. Please welcome Mr. Joseph Ramirez.
This June marks the 30th year of my high school graduation. For me to be graduating and speaking here today is not only a major milestone in my life, but a great honor. Thank you. It was Hillary Clinton that said, "It takes a village." Her words could never be truer because it took my friends, classmates, counselors, professors, family, and most importantly, my parents to get me here today. City College has impacted my life from my first day of school 4 years ago until my last final 4 hours ago with 2 important life lessons. I learned how to be a critical thinker and to have passion in the learning process. On my first day of class at City College, I was nervous, anxious, and excited, much like I am now. That first day of class, I was told to keep an open mind, listen to suggestions, seek help whenever possible, and study hard. By doing so, I would become a critical thinker, a better student, and a well-rounded human being. This idea of critical thinking did not come to me on my first day of class. It was a day-to-day process. It was teachers like Mrs. Zarubin, Mr. Rowley, and Mr. Archer who taught me skills such as researching ideas, to look at things from every viewpoint, and I would see the whole picture. By becoming a critical thinker, I learned to think for myself, that others' opinions are valid, and to think before I speak. After honing my critical thinking skills, my passion for the learning process began. When I became passionate about learning, every subject became exciting, no matter how difficult. Passion is what drives me today to continue my educational process beyond the daily assignments. It is now a part of who I am. Passion gives me the courage to walk through any doors and turn around if necessary. Because of my newfound passion, I switched majors. It's this passion that reminds me my age does not matter. As long as I give it 100%, I will thrive. Recently, in one of my classes, we watched The Perks of Being a Wallflower. One line from that movie sums up my journey. We can't choose where we come from, but we can choose where we go. That line mirrors many of our journeys here today. As I stated before, it took me 30 years to graduate. Part of why it took me so long to return to school was I was outed my senior year of high school as being gay. This was a time before Ellen, Glee, and heightened awareness of bullying. It wasn't safe for me to physically go to school. Acid had been thrown on my car. I received death threats. I was supposed to receive tutoring, but teachers were too afraid to come to my house. I was isolated, depressed, and only had negative feelings towards seeking an education. This led me down a path of alcohol and drugs. These negative feelings towards school continue to haunt and shape who I was. Not so many years ago, I realized that I am an addict. I could no longer ignore this fact. I checked into rehab and started to rebuild my life. In my first year of recovery, close to 6 years ago, my recovery sponsor, Scott, asked me if I had any regrets or dreams, and I responded, I regret letting my high school experience stop me from going to college. That simple statement became the driving force to get me here today. I would do whatever it takes to walk through those classroom doors, face my fears, strength, courage, and hope to do my best every day. This did not come easy for me. Seriously, algebra is hard. X plus A equals B? Why? How is this possible? I know I can't be the only person that thought this, because I would sit in total bewilderment in Math 60. All I could think about was, how am I ever going to get through this class? I wanted to cry every day. It took everything in me to pass that class. I would ask questions at every problem and every step of the way. And guess what? I did it. Like everyone here today, we struggled and we persevered. Algebra did not come easy to me, and for those of you whom it does, I bow down to you. Thank you for being my tutors, and as you are an important part of my village. I know that because of my being here at City College, I can overcome any fear that lays before me because I am a critical thinker. Being passionate about school gives me the ability to embrace any advice given to me by my professors, counselors, and classmates. I should say that today is the first day of the rest of our lives. Honestly, that first day was when we walked through the doors of City College for our first day of classes. City College has given us a foundation to build the rest of our lives upon. I challenge each and every one of you to be a better person by giving back to your village, to build upon that foundation, to elevate those around you for higher levels of achievement, and most importantly, giving 100% to your educational endeavors to reach the top. I have learned that it's not the good times that make a person. How we handle the difficult times will shape who we become. I know this because my tough times helped me realize unfulfilled dreams. These times remind me I still have a lot to learn to become the man I hope to be. I have been given this amazing platform to talk about my experience here at City College and what and who it took to get me here today. Now, I would like my fellow classmates to do something for me. I would like us to make some noise for our loved ones that are here today, our village of professors, counselors, family, friends. We thank you for support along our journey. Let's make as much noise as we can to show them how much we value their support. That was awesome. By becoming critical thinkers, we have learned a skill that will help us continue to grow. We have also learned that without passion, seeking an education will not be fulfilling. For us, it's these two important lessons learned at City College that we will use from this day forward. Before I leave the stage today, I must say thank you to Nathan Still for being an awesome mentor, friend, and coach for helping me with my speeches. To my mom and dad, thank you for your love, encouragement, and support. I love you both very much. I know you're over there. And to today's graduates, walk proud because you have all made sacrifices to become college graduates, and you all deserve to hold your heads high. Thank you and congratulations.
Mr. Ramirez, I would like to thank you for your inspiring words to our students. On behalf of City College, I would like to present you with this plaque as a token of our appreciation.